The Bhagwad Gita is an ancient Hindu literature that contains a wide range of knowledge about the soul and spirituality in general and provides in-depth explanations of numerous topics that are helpful to people from all walks of life. The ancient texts contain a wide range of topics, and when we related them, we were able to provide scientific justifications for some of them while failing to do so for others, probably due to a lack of knowledge. Even though they were detailed with profound philosophical and spiritual importance, many of the scriptures explained in those passages are still valid in today's scientific community. In reality, carbon has been known since prehistoric times. However, Lavoisier was the first to classify it as an element in the latter half of the 18th century. Even nuclear weaponry was developed in recent centuries. Not only this, but more scientific advancements have been made in the last few centuries. However, it is clear from the ancient texts that the majority of information was accessible at the time. According to Bhagwad Gita, the Kurukshetra war, which took place 5,000 years ago, was fought using a variety of weapons that were described in the Mahabharata to ignite a fire, showering people with water, or rendering them unconscious. This was even addressed many ages before that, during the Treta Yuga, when Lord Rama was engaged in battle with the evil adversary Ravana. Over time, though, this information may be forgotten. It is understood that a great deal of science was described in the 5,000-year-old scripture Bhagavad Gita, and it is still relevant in today's day and age. According to Lord Krishna, Prakriti, or nature, is the mother and father of all embodied creatures, those that manifest in all species. According to science, only fertile areas can provide food, and Gita explains how he is making the lands fertile and appropriate for cultivation. It is also described how he supplies the necessary energy and moonlight for plants to create the medicines that are needed to treat a range of diseases. We are aware that the presence of nutrient-rich soil, water, minerals, and light rays is essential for plant growth and the synthesis of chlorophyll. Arjuna was told by Lord Krishna, under his command, nature produces the entire creation, including all living things, whether moving or still. According to this rule, the entire manifestation is continually created and destroyed. It was further said that, at the moment of ultimate dissolution, all entities come into his essence and he creates them afresh at the beginning of his creation. The heat death of the universe, as described by scientists, can be explained using the entropy theory of randomness. The heat death of the universe is kind of similar to the destruction, which is described in verse 9.7. Krishna talks about the ultimate dissolution of the entire cosmos in the Bhagavad Gita. According to science, it can be described using the second rule of thermodynamics. The quantity of energy that is not available to do the work is measured by an object's entropy. Less energy is available in the system to carry out the work when the level of entropy is high. Entropy achieves its greatest value when the system reaches equilibrium, rendering it incapable of performing any work. Entropy, in short, is a measure of randomness or uncertainty. Although the total amount of energy does not change, according to the theory, the amount of unusable energy keeps piling up over time until it reaches a certain point, where all the available energy in the system is rendered useless. On the basis of this hypothesis, destruction or the ultimate collapse of the universe can be explained. According to this theory, the cosmos would eventually reach a state where there is no thermodynamic free energy. Thus, maximum entropy occurs when the cosmos reaches thermodynamic equilibrium. This suggests that the cosmos is gradually advancing towards a situation in which all of the stars and galaxies will have released all of their energy as heat and radiation. This will cause the universe to reach a single, constant temperature. This and the Hindu idea of pralaya, or the destruction of the universe, are quite similar. At this point, there is no longer any system or order in the cosmos, randomness is at its peak, and entropy will have reached its maximum point. The law of conservation of energy, also known as the first rule of thermodynamics, states, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can be converted into many forms. It indicates that energy only changes into another and never degrades. According to thermodynamics, the total amount of energy in the universe is constant but can change from one form to another. It is said in the Bhagwad Gita's 2nd chapter, verse 22, that the Atma, that is soul, moves from one body to another and is never destroyed. As a result, everyone present has been there in the past and will return in some other form after death. Overall, the soul is nothing more than energy, which moves from one body to another as it takes on different forms. Many portions of the Bhagavad Gita, which Lord Krishna told the warrior Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra 5,000 years ago in the Mahabharata, can be explained scientifically. We have tried to cover some of the ideas in this video with context from the Gita that have been interpreted scientifically. This analysis of the Bhagavad Gita is an attempt to provide insight into the scripture from a scientific point of view. We hope you found this video interesting because we definitely had fun making it. To know more about ancient India, subscribe to our channel.